Welcome back here tonight at 6 o'clock. 2 years today since the United States Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade, and then later this week, a ruling expected on Friday from the Iowa Supreme Court to decide the future of abortion rights here in our state.
KWWL's Emily Moss is in Cedar Rapids today after a rally in Greene Square Park.
What does democracy look like?
2 years after the U.S. Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade, the state of abortions in Iowa is still unclear.
So there is that feeling of fear and dread.
With just days to go until the Iowa Supreme Court rules on abortion access in the state, the organizers here say right now is not the time to back down.
Most everyone is discouraged. We don't really have the highest hopes. I mean, Iowa has a good track record of blocking it, but the repeated attempts and the changed wording of every vote, it's bound to happen if we don't stop it.
Micah Chase has had 3 abortions and shares her personal story at rallies and protests across the state.
When I share my story, I feel extremely empowered. It makes me feel better, and to get it out there, that I have had abortions.
Eliza Eaton is a stay-at-home mom who says she speaks out for her daughter.
I can't even fathom having to think about my daughter not having the options that I did, and not having the access to abortion or even health care, because even if it's not for personal reasons, it's for necessity.
Both wait anxiously until the Iowa State Supreme Court decides whether to allow the new law to go into effect, banning abortions after fetal heart activity is detected.
I think this is something that we can't sleep on. I don't want to be pessimistic, but there is a feeling of dread coming towards the end of the week because we don't know which way it could go.
In Cedar Rapids, Emily Moss, News 7, KWWL.
Well, the groups plan to rally again this Friday in Greene Square Park, regardless of what the Iowa Supreme Court ruling, regardless of how that goes.
Yeah, that Supreme Court ruling, by the way, we're hearing should come in as early as 9 o'clock on Friday morning. We'll quickly let you know online and on air about that Iowa Supreme Court ruling expected Friday morning.